Hey future house sitters, welcome to the October budget reveal video. I am happy to share my expenses with you all from the lovely San Miguel de Allende, Mexico. I am on a 2.5 month house sit here, and I just decided that it would be great to take you guys on the journey with me and let you see whether I actually hit my budget or not, and how much house sitting can save you money. I separated everything into three sections for this video: travel, personal, business. All right, starting with the travel. I took a bus, a city bus, round trip one day on the 14th actually of October, and it cost $1.08 round trip. And I've converted everything into US dollars to make this easier. Now, if you guys recall, last month, well, for a September video, I was floored at how much money I had spent without even realizing it on food. And so I overcorrected. I will say that right now before I reveal this figure. I can't remember what the figure was from last month. I should have written it down just for food for 15 days. This month for the whole 30 days, of course, I still had some groceries left over from September. I'm saying that to make myself feel better. This month, I went to the grocery, in October, because now it's November when I'm recording this. In October, I went to the grocery store 4 times, which is practical, like once a week, but I spent $99.83. When I say I went overboard, and it's not impossible to do that if you watch yourself, but my diet, because I eat mostly vegan, plant-based, but at the least vegetarian, that's more expensive than a regular diet. Oh, and I'm remembering it was about $160 for 2 weeks in September. This month, October, $99.83 for 4 weeks. Y'all know that's not right. And so when I saw that figure, I was like, girl, I was like, how did you get away with that? So I took my lowest amount grocery receipt, and I wrote everything down on this card, y'all. My lowest grocery receipt was $14.19. I went to the grocery store for a week's worth of groceries, and that's how much I spent. I went overboard, y'all. I just felt like, girl, you are in Mexico. What is wrong? Like, why would you spend $160 in 2 weeks on groceries? But I didn't realize how frugal I was being. So just for context, I'm gonna read this list to y'all. I bought Greek yogurt, some cookies, oatmeal, just a carton of oatmeal, rice, pinto beans. I love beans. Green, I love this. It's green juice. I can't remember what's in it, but I love it. A white onion, a baby watermelon. That's what I bought to eat for a whole week. And it cost $14.19. Yeah, y'all. So that's how I was living. I have snapped out of it since I did. I'm so thankful. Thank y'all for watching. And I'm so thankful that I have a reason for this video, because I probably would have gone on like that, for a while before I realized, girl, you're doing too much. Okay, so acting like that, that's how I ended up only spending $99.83 for groceries for a whole month. So I'm back on track out. Now I'm not gonna spend like I initially was. I'm not gonna be spending $80 a week like I did when I first got here. But I'm sure I will get close, because I like the stuff that I like, and it's what it is. So for travel expenses, because again, $100.91, that's the bus and the groceries combined. I still have not been out to a restaurant. I tried to go to a restaurant the last week, and my card wouldn't work in there. The machine that they used only accepted local bank cards, and I didn't have enough cash. So I have been just being diligent about getting getting things together, and I still have stuff that I'm taking care of from the States. So because I don't have a housing expense in there, my travel expense, yes, $100.91. Moving on to personal. I paid for lawn care. My house is gonna be a video is coming, you guys. Still not sold. So I paid for lawn care, and my personal expenses equal $590.93. That figure is, you'll hear something around that, amount every month. So 590.93. So the total for my personal expenses is $630.93. Business expenses. That's just like Zoom, Google Business. I don't know what else, but whatever I do, that's a business expense. That's $68.85. So the total for the things that I just named are, and for my personal expenses, I didn't say anything about that. That's just the general personal expenses, like my TV subscriptions, like you know, my Amazon subscription, my I take a prescription medication, just but I didn't buy the prescription medication in October. But just your personal everyday life stuff. I don't know if y'all my life insurance. Yeah, I'm not gonna name all of that stuff, but just to give you an example, just the everyday things that we need to live that are not well, that we often have, cell phone bill, that are not a part of housing expenses. So that's what's in my personal. So the total for the three categories that I just named, travel, personal, and business, comes out to be $800.69. So that was almost my total. Let me tell y'all what I'm leaving out. In my September video, I shared with you guys that I was just leaving personal out, period, because it was too complicated. What is making it complicated even still is the utility bills that I still have at the house while it's waiting to be sold. The total, y'all are not going to believe this. The total comes to $1,080.99 for utilities. Something happened with my plumbing. I still don't know what, because the plumbing company came out and didn't find anything. My last water bill, $781.27. That's why last month I was like, I'm not even gonna deal with that. So the total for my utilities came out to be over $1,000. So my actual total, with adding the $1,080.99, my total expenses for October end up being $1,881.68. So even with a disastrous water bill of almost $800, I still managed to stay under the $2,000 per month budget because I am not paying any housing expenses. And you guys might be wondering, if I still own my house, why am I not paying a mortgage? And I will get to that in the video about everything that has gone on with the house, but I am not. I went and asked some people whom I've house sat for in the past, and some of them agreed to allow me to interview them and put it on this channel. So I'm excited to see that help you guys get an idea of both sides and see that it's not so scary. And so that's going to be the next video. Make sure you check out me getting some tips from actual house sit hosts, just like the ones who will pick you when you get ready to start your journey to house sitting. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.